Hello, Coach Brenda Hare here, and I am so excited because today's box reveal day. You guys are already getting feedback in about May's box. People are excited about it. In fact, if you're watching, Salisa, I will get your questions answered and get back to you. People are wanting what's in the box. I'm so excited. They are like, "Where did you get it? I want more of it," which is it's just awesome because I took the time to curate a box that I really thought would bring home the message and drive home the message. So if you're like, "What are you even talking about?" Let me take a breath. You can tell I'm excited and calm down and tell you what it is I'm talking about. So I created the Writer's Retreat box. And what this is, it is literally a retreat in a box delivered to your door every single month. So it is delivered to your door every month, beautifully packaged, and then you get to have your writing retreat whenever it works for you. So maybe your writing retreat happens when you get the box, you decide, okay, I'm going to open it and have it right then and there. Maybe you like to leak out the items a little bit at a time because guess what? They're all wrapped individually, so you can open them over time or you can open them all together. So you can do it however you wish, or you can set set aside a special time that you can host your own writing retreat in your home. So you can spend some time, prepare yourself, maybe set some quiet time aside just for you. Maybe you're going to take your box on a trip or take it to the library or wherever you find the most peace when writing. Or maybe you're going to do it right at your kitchen table with the kids running around you like crazy just so you can have your moment of peace in the middle of chaos. I don't know, whatever works for you, that's the joy of it. You can take it right to your home and do it however you wish. So today we are revealing what's in May's box. So far you see that it's lavender, and the box itself, every box is curated around a devotional. That's what kind of stirs the theme for the box. And because the box is specifically for Christian women writers. And then all the gifts are selected to support the idea of the theme, to help you remember the theme as you're moving forward for the month, really to just drive home the message and to remind you of it as the months pass, right? So it's not just a box for the month you get it in, but it's a box for the long term of your writing career. Okay, so first you get this beautiful wax seal on your box, and you can choose, let's see, where's the camera? This particular one is a book with flowers coming out of it, and they're stuck on, but you can choose to reuse it if you want. You can choose to reuse it on a card or put it in your journal, however you want to do that. And I just dropped it, and I don't want my new puppy to get it. So I'm gonna pick it up. If you didn't see on my Instagram, I posted we got a new puppy. Kind of crazy, unexpectedly, but we got a new puppy. Okay, so without further ado, here we go. So the first thing you see when you open the Writer's Retreat box, let me put this down a little bit, is the devotion. And it is themed, like I said, the whole box is themed around it. And this particular one is about the parable of the seed. And the title of this is called Fertile Ground. And let me just set this down for a moment because this is that important to me. This is what drives, brings it all home for you as a writer. To me, this is the part that so often as writers, this is the behind the scene, nitty gritty, what's being missed for writers. The time that you're supposed to sit in your seat and write by yourself. These are the important things that, for me, that help you do that and drive it home for you. So this is probably the most priceless thing in the box, if you ask me, because there's nothing else out there like it, and it is unique for this box. So you're going to have the devotion, the questions throughout. This particular one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages long. A little bit about me if you don't know me, and then more information on the back about the company and all of those good things. And of course, we want you to snap it and share it if you have one, if you received one. So, and if you're watching live, let me know if you are a subscriber or not, or if you're a writer or not. A lot of people asked, is the box for more than writers? And while it is specifically geared towards writers, hence the next piece, which is a writing exercise, small business owners would find it fun, all of this good stuff. You don't necessarily have to be a writer, but there is going to always be a writer's exercise in it. Hey, Debbie, let me know, did you receive your box yet? Because if you haven't, it's about to be revealed to you. I hope you have. If not, you might either want to hop off or let me know. Did you get your box? And if you did, what's your favorite thing so far if you've opened it? Okay, so you get your devotion and your writing exercise, and the two work together as well. It's combined, it's designed that way to work together. Again, driving that message home so that as a writer you'll remember it and use it. So, yay, Debbie got hers. What's your favorite thing in the box so far? It's interesting, the questions, and people are wanting different things from the box, and it's exciting to see what resonates with different people. Okay, so then after you pull those papers off, you see the box is all beautifully color coordinated and wrapped. Everything's wrapped up for you. And we're going to start with what's in the envelope. Now, if you received the box, Debbie knows, the envelope was actually addressed to you. But here's one of the things that I don't say in the box that I really want to say. Maybe next time I'll have room because we have a spoiler alert. And there wasn't any room on it, although I did realize I duplicated one area, and I probably could have used that space for this. But the envelope itself would be a great asset, like to put, like glue it in your journal, and then now you have like an envelope to hold things in your journal. So all the little packaging that I send and curate for the box, I like it to be something that you can use again and again. So the envelope, while it does have your name on it, if you glued it down into your journal and it created a pocket in your journal, you wouldn't see that part. So in this, we have what I call a shareable. And in the shareable, we have lots of goodies as well. So let me see if I can do this without pouring them all on the floor. So this particular shareable is a thank you note. And you're noticing a little theme here with some flowers. The thank you note is for you to fill out. It's not to you, although thank you for being a subscriber. If you're new, if you're just joining us and you're a subscriber, let me know. Or if you're a writer, let me know. Okay, so you get a shareable, you can address it to whoever you want. This is a great time of year to do it to maybe a teacher that supported you. Maybe it's your child's teacher, or maybe it's somebody who you just want to thank as a teacher in your life. And then you've got all kinds of other little goodies in here for trying to get them all out here. You've got some of these beautiful flower, I forget what the name of this is. There's a fancy French name for this type of item, and you can use it in junk journaling, you can use it in your own journal, you can use it on your calendar, you can use it in, attach it to the front. Like, how cute would that be if you mailed this card to someone and you attach that? I mean, how cute would that be, right? I would love to get mail like that. That would just be so sweet, and it ties in perfectly to the card. So all of this fun stuff is in here for you to use, and then another wax seal for you to use to seal the envelope. And you can just peel off the sticker on the back of that and use it to seal your envelope. Okay, so all of that, all those goodies were in here. I'm gonna stick my other wax seal in here to keep up with it. And that's the fun thing too. All the packaging is designed so that you can use it to hold your goodies in, right? So as you're collecting things from the boxes, you can actually use the boxes too. So for instance, in the box, I like to give a shareable every month. Now they're going to be different, but in the past couple boxes, it's been stationery. So you could create a box because you're getting this beautiful box to use over and over again. You could literally label it stationery and put all of your stationery items in here. So use your boxes for that. The other thing about this box is because it is a 9x12, it fits a manuscript. Hint, hint, writers. You could use it to hold your edit it like your original manuscript. If you're like me and you're sentimental about those things, you could use it to hold that in it. So it's just food for thought. I still have my original manuscript for my first book. Actually, I have several copies of it. Okay, let's dive in. What should we open first, Debbie? Okay, Debbie liked the posters, so let's start with that first. Okay, we're gonna start with the posters. So you got this fun, oh gosh, where'd you go? I lost my shirt. Okay, you got this beautiful gift, simply wrapped. We don't even have to unwrap it to get the prize out, but you might have unwrapped it, noticed that it was just a tube. But you got these beautiful, in fact, I'm not going to open this one because it's all packaged up. I have one right here, and I will show you. Hopefully I can get that back in there. Well, I can't, so we're going to set it aside. But I have it right here. You've got these beautiful canvases that have the names of God on them. And if you notice, they kind of look like seed packets. Now, there's 6 of them altogether, 6 different ones. And I did not frame these on purpose because I want you to be able to frame them to match your decor. So I've framed mine, and here's just a couple of examples. I framed mine, and here's the thing. I framed these. Do you like the frames? $1 at the dollar store, okay, or $1.25 from the dollar store, because I have this place in my house that has it's like trim that's real high up, and I'm gonna display them across there. So if these shelves would be great to put them on as well if you bought the shelves and spread them apart for this. Mine aren't exactly tall enough to spread apart, but you can customize the length when you get shelves like that. So anyway, you can use them however you choose, or you can gift them, which is fun. So there's 6 of them, all different colors. There's pink, there's like a mint, there's like a, what do you call this? Like a mauve, maybe? I don't know. I want to say skin tone, but I don't think that's the right color. But that's what it reminds me of. You remember the crayon that was like pink that they used to call it like nude skin color? That's my color. If you haven't noticed, it looks just like me, right? It's my coloring. And then this really pretty lavender one, which this is one I love, Jehovah Nissi. The Lord is my banner. I just love that one. And then, of course, Jehovah Jireh, because it's yellow and because it's Jehovah Jireh. And if you know anything about my history, you know that my secret name is Enough. And so this is the God that provides. And so I just love these, and that you can frame them and do whatever you wish with them. You can group them together. You can put them around your house in different areas, or you could gift them. So if you had somebody who really loved yellow or who needed this particular characteristic of God, like they needed to understand it and know it, you could gift it to them. So enjoy those. I would love to see pictures of, if you're a subscriber and you receive these, where you're putting them, how you're displaying them, what frames you chose. I would love to see all of that. Okay, let's see if anybody else has commented their favorite stuff. Posters. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I'm glad that you love them. I just loved them. Okay, then we're going to move on to our next tube, if you will, because it's not actually a tube at all. And rather than unwrapping it, I'm going to show you exactly what it is over here, because I've not only unwrapped it, but I stuffed it so you could see how big look how big it is. And that it says my weekend is all booked, and it fits the theme with the flowers. So then you've got, of course, this is just stuff, but look how big this is. So I would love to know what you're going to use yours for, Debbie. I love to use these when I travel. I like to write out cards and things like that when I travel, postcards, and sometimes I'll send, take my handwritten notes, my stationery with me if I'm going to be sending my clients cards or something, and I'll put everything in here. So I'll put the cards, the pens, the stamps, all the stuff, and travel with something like that. But you can use it for all kinds of goodies, snacks, or whatever. So let me know what you're going to use yours for. I would love to know. Okay, so that's that. And then we've got, our third tube is actually our spoiler alert. So in here, I'm trying to see if I have one open already. I thought I had one around here open, so I didn't have to open this one. Yeah, here we go. So in here, we have a spoiler alert, which is our packing list, basically. And what this does is it goes over everything that was included in the box, ideas on how to use it, where it came from, if it matters, those kind of things. So for instance, our wearable, shareable this time, came from a local vendor who we've used before in this beautiful little bag. And then when you pull it out, let's see what's in here. These were random colors. Debbie, did you get a color that you love? I hope you did. These are red. I have on a pair of yellow ones because that happens to be my favorite color, my branding color as well. But they were random colors, and some of them I did try to match up with some of my subscribers' favorite colors if I had a choice in doing that. But they were random colors that were given to me by our C. Harris Designs out of Texas. Very excited to have her work with us on these, and know that they were handmade with love right here in Texas. And they're just a lot of fun because they swing and they dangle and they just sparkle just enough. And they fit the theme because they're seed beads, and they are representative of the seed that we're talking about in the devotional. Now, the earrings themselves can go with a million different things. I happen to be wearing another necklace by C. Harris Designs. Not available for resale. It's a custom piece, but the earrings just happen to match, so I threw it together this morning. Okay, so that was what was in here. Your spoiler alert. So now we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get to this one here. Okay, so then you have one of these little sweet gifts. It's kind of squishy and it's really lightweight. And I packaged it this way on purpose because, you notice I'm smelling it, you can't smell it through the bag. And I know some people have a adversity to smells. And so I wanted to package it where it wouldn't smell up the whole box because I didn't want somebody to open the box and that's the first thing they smelled if they have an adversity to it. So I really put a lot of thought into the boxes because I don't want to, cause anybody to have an allergy or something like that. But this sweet little gift is a little sachet of lavender. It smells so good. And while this is not a food grade, so don't eat it or put it in anything that's edible, you can use it for a million different reasons. So if lavender does not make you sleepy, you could use it in your writing room to help you calm down as you sit to write. If it does make you sleepy, you can put it under your pillow or under your bed or next to your bed in your room, those types of things. But again, this is not food grade, so don't add it to your bath or anything like that because I just don't want you to have any kind of reaction to it, okay? So it's not meant for skin or consumption, but we have something that is. Okay, so we got this little bag here, and this one I actually have to unwrap. This is the last one of these out there. So let me unwrap it. This I am in love with because you can put this on your skin. So you got this cutie patootie little jar, and it is a lavender sugar scrub. And as you can see, it has real lavender in it. Oh, it smells delicious, doesn't it? It smells divine. Okay, let's see. Debbie says, I'm going to use my bag for trips to tote on the plane. Yes, pens, business cards, love it. Highlighters and little notepads, perfect. I love that. Oh, yeah, you got yellow ones too. Awesome. And that's your favorite color too? Look at that. We're like colored twins. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And have you tried this yet? The lavender sugar scrub? I love it. I love this type of thing for your feet this type of year, or this time of year as we get into summer season, where you can like scrub, the bottoms of your feet with it to keep your feet looking sandal ready at all times. But it's also great to use at night before you go to bed, just take a shower, or you can add a little bit of this to your bath if you want. And the sugar, if your water's hot, the sugar will dissolve in your bath and you'll have this nice lavender bath. So you can use it for all types of things, but this is food grade lavender. If you happen to eat it, which I don't recommend, but if you happen to or had a child, I think it'd be okay. I'm trying to think of what else is in it. Coconut oil, yeah, so you're good. It's made with coconut oil. So everything that's in here is edible if you decided you wanted to go that route, which I don't suggest because I would suggest rubbing it all over your body. But that's why we use food grade stuff, so it is good for your body when you put it on there. Okay, so let's move on to, what should we go next? Let's move on to our writing juice, our creative juice. So this time I put it in this fun little envelope or bag. And again, these bags are great to reuse in your journal. You can, paste it in your journal, and then you have a place to stash things in your journal, which I love doing because as you, journal and you collect people's business cards, or maybe you have bookmarks you want to hold in your journal or something, you can, all of that would slide down in there and it's, attached to your journal. So if you have a journal that doesn't have a pocket, now you have one. But what's in here is this fun Bolero drink mixes. If you're like me, you love to stay hydrated in the summer. And as we're headed into warmer weather, especially here in Texas, we need our hydration. So using different flavor packets in there is important, but also using ones that are actually decent to drink, right? So these are gluten-free, sugar-free, vegan, and they pour right into your water bottle, and then you can just mix it up. They're a lot of fun. My favorite so far, I think, is the peach. I really enjoy the peach flavor, but I just like them all. So you got a little variety to try, and then of course you can find this brand just about anywhere to reorder it if you love them. So you've got something to try. Little sampling. So if you've noticed, we had a lavender kind of theme going on, but because of the pictures, the canvases, because they come in all different colors, I kind of threw in some extra colors as well, because and that's hence the earrings and the drinks. So a little extra color. Okay, let's go to something fun and something maybe unexpected in the box. So it was all about seeds and flowers this year, or this month. Okay, let's see. I'm taking a bath tonight after my workout. Oh yeah, for sure. Put a little spoonful in your bath, let it dissolve into the hot water, and yes, it'll be so relaxing. Super excited to see those drink mixes in there. I love flavored water and like to have something to sip on when I'm writing. Perfect. Yes, me too. I love flavored water, especially when it tastes good, right? When you find some that you like. And so that's the fun part about getting samples, is you can try things that you like, and then you can, to see if you like them, and then keep going with them, right? So this little package is a lot of fun. I covered up the good part, right? So you can't see what's in it. So let me know, Debbie, did you think this was like lavender seeds or flower seeds when you got it? Or were you surprised by what's inside? Because it's a little unexpected. Because what's inside, it actually says that these seeds are from the Garden of Creativity, and that the seed type is English. So what in the world could be in here? So what is in here are seeds for books. So they are magnetic words, and you can use these in all types of different things. For if you're just having writer's block, something like that, you can sit down and play with the words. What I like to do with them is put them on the fridge, and then as you're walking by or thinking about what to do in the kitchen, whether you're thinking about what to make or eat or whatever, you can kind of play with them. It's a constant reminder, right? Excuse me, to keep writing, keep working. That's the whole point of the Writer's Retreat box. Excuse me, got a tickle. Okay, got a little tickle in my throat. But one of the things you can do with these that you might not have thought about is you can start writing a sentence. Or, okay, so like I have two words here. What challenge? Let me see if I can come up with a sentence on the top of my head. Okay, I'm going to use these words right here. I'm going to put these somewhere. Let me put these over here. Okay, I've got what challenge, and then the word pray. So if I put these on a piece of paper, I could spread them apart, and then I could fill in the blank with writing, and like it would look like almost like a ransom note, right? And then you could take pictures of them and use them for social media content, which would be kind of fun and different, right? People would be like, what is that? They would probably be like, is that a ransom note? But you could put them on there, and it would just be fun to fill in the blanks and fill in the words. Or maybe it would inspire you to think differently and put a different combination of words together. So play with these. They're a lot of fun, something different. You can put them, on your fridge, or you can put them in your, like if you have an old-fashioned filing cabinet in your office or whatever, you can put them on anything metal and use them that way. It's a lot of fun to play around with words, right? And hopefully a future book will come out of those words. Okay, so we went through the earrings, we got the words, we got our seeds. Last but not least, we have this beautiful little packet. And the fun thing about this bag is you could totally reuse this and put your lavender sachet in it, because it actually says lavender at the bottom. And then you would have, another bag with it actually labeled. So you could reuse this bag for that. You can reuse your bags however you want. Okay, what's in the bag? I love this these two items because, well, because I'm a journaler, okay? I love to write in my journals. In fact, I was writing in my journal this morning. I don't know if you saw my picture or my video I posted this morning. I was journaling, and I have a sweet new puppy. She was helping me journal. But in this, we have this beautiful pen. And what I love about it is it's weighty and it feels significant in your hand. I really like that. And it's just beautiful, isn't it? But my daughter actually, when she saw it, she actually gasped. She was like, oh, that is so pretty, Mom. And so if there's any left, I don't know that there's going to be any left. She may end up with one, but if not, I might have to order some more from my supplier. And then the last thing is this multi-purpose tool. And I love that for a writer to have multi-purpose tools, right? Because most men have those multi-personal purpose tools. But this one is for us as writers. So first of all, we can use it as a bookmark. So you could totally use it as a bookmark. And the really fun part is the pretty part is going to stick out at the top, right? So you can totally use it as a bookmark. And then you have this just really pretty bookmark sticking out. But if you're an underliner like I am, you can totally use the straight edge as an underline. Or if you want to get fancy in your underlining, you can flip it around and use the beveled edge. I don't know if you can see that it's beveled on there. Can you see that? I love that because you hit in your journaling, it just makes it a little bit more fun and pretty, right? And so you can use it in your journaling. Or let's say on that card that you're going to send, that thank you card, you could actually create, like, underline the person's name or like create a pretty little square or something like that. Let's see, Debbie says, I always highlight and write notes in my books. Yeah, me too. Always. And they're not always pretty. I got a little tickle. See why I put that lavender in a bag? I think that's what's getting me right now. Tickling my throat. I didn't want it to get everybody when they undid their box, so that you know, they could choose whether they wanted to smell it at the time or not. But now's not the time to be smelling it. So anyway, this little bookmark is a fun multi-use tool for lots of different things. I really love that. If you were going to tear something, you could tear it against the straight edge. But it's just really pretty. So far, you know, it has the pretty flowers inside. It has the antique finish, and then it actually has like embossed flowers on the back too. It's just so pretty. I mean, what writer doesn't want pretty tools in their writing pouch, right? So this is one of the tools, Debbie, you could stick in your pouch and take with you. So you'd have your pen and your little, what do we call it? Bookmark, I guess, for lack of better terms, bookmark. But I really like it as a multi-purpose tool because especially in my Bible, I like to have a straight line when I underline in my Bible, or a fun line, because it never fails when I underline. Sometimes I cross through words and I don't ever want to do that in my Bible, even though I have. But this way you have a nice straight edge. So there you have it. Let's see if we can get all packaged back in here so we can show you all together how beautiful it looks and everything you get. Oh, I'm going to show this like this. But this is ultimately May's Writing Retreat box. So it is full of goodies all around the parable of the seed. And I have to tell you, Debbie, and I'm almost don't want to tell you because I don't want you to be envious or jealous, because I know I would be right now if you were telling me this. But last night, I just paper cut myself. Last night, it was Mother's Day, and I had to reschedule this event because I had double booked myself today, and so I had to push this event back. And so when I went onto Facebook to do it, I was in the car. I didn't realize I'd done it until I was at church, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have 2 events at the same time tomorrow. This isn't going to work. And so this one I could control, the other one I could not, so I had to move this one back. Anyway, I'm trying to do it from my phone in the car, and in the meantime, all the events like in my area pop up, and I was like, I'm not looking for that. I was getting so frustrated. But the fun part was the event that popped up, and I'm going to get up real quick and go grab this and show you. Hang on just one sec. Hold that thought. Hold, please. I'll be right back. Hopefully you'll think it as fun as I do. But I don't know if you've ever been to one of those like canvas paint places where they paint the different things, and they like paint by numbers. You know, they tell you, okay, do this and then do that. I'd only been one other time with my daughter, and I saw that they were doing this particular painting at 5 o'clock yesterday, and we were having lunch after church, and I was like, "What are you doing at 5?" She's like, "Cleaning my apartment." And I was like, "I really want to go paint this painting. If you want to go with me, either way, I'm going because I have to have this painting." And so, and I'm not a painter. I'm like a stick figure kind of person. And so it was a lot of fun. But here's the painting and why I was so excited about it, you guys. Look at that. It was the theme for the month. And I was like, are you kidding me? The theme for my month. And then there you have it. So it's not perfect. My book's a little big in the middle. But it was so much fun doing it. And now that I know how to do it, who knows? Maybe I'll make some more of these because they were just so much fun. Or maybe I'll have a writer's class and we'll paint or something. I don't know. It was just so much fun to do. So anyway, that was a blast. Glad the theme for the box turned out so fun this month, and everybody's enjoying it and loving it. You know, it's you never know how it's going to be received until it's out into the world. But here's what I know about these boxes, and you guys, it makes me weepy because I I get to do what I love to do, and I get to inspire other people. And I know my sister's watching right now, and so I know she's gonna feel this feels with me. But if you read my first book, Save the Butter Tubs, you know that ultimately I'm the butter tub that my grandmother saved by asking me to write about all the good in her life, which is included in this book. Um, she ultimately thrust me into authorship. Like I had to figure it out because I had to share her story in my book. And because of this, you know, I've gone on to publish over 10 books. I have over 80 that I'm still writing and working on. I am now helping other writers publish and tell their stories. I've co-authored with my daughter, with my former business partner. So ultimately by co-authoring with people who would not have authored a book otherwise, I've created authors that would have not been otherwise. And all of that attributes back to my grandmother, and it's just so powerful. So it means so much to me, these writer's boxes, because I want you to understand the power in your books and the power that you have as a writer, and to really go forth with that. And so whether you're a first-time writer or you've published many books, the Writer's Retreat box is designed for you, and I'll never put anything in it that I don't love or don't think you would love. In fact, I've already packaged both June and July. I've got boxes stacked to my ceiling in my dining room right now. And everything, like I changed a major item in June's box at the last minute because I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, I just don't know that they're going to love this. And I like it. I don't love it. And so, no. And I scrapped it. But what is in that box? I love it, and I know you guys are going to love it, and I can't wait. And the packaging and everything turned out so cute. So June and July are ready to go. There's literally only one spot left to subscribe to those boxes. So if you know someone, in fact, I'm not even sure. I think I might have pulled it off the website earlier today. I'm not sure if I did or not. If you want that one spot, or you know someone who does, let me know. Because that's it for June and July. And then we will open it back up in August to new subscribers, because we will also be opening up our beach retreat. I have finally secured a location for the beach retreat, and I'm so excited. So if you're ready to go on a beach retreat with me and do some fun writing exercises in person and get some things accomplished, stay tuned because it is coming. On my website right now are some details for a beach retreat. That's not what's happening. It will not be at that location. It will not be what's on there right now because that location fell through, and God had other plans. So I'm very excited about what's coming. I'll send out the details, of course, to everyone as soon as I have them all mapped out. But I was praying about it over the weekend, and God really said, no, this is what you're going to do, and it's going to look like this and this and this. And I was like, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I secured the venue this morning. Super excited about that and moving forward with the beach retreat. So if you know anyone who wants to join me for that, let me know. I would be glad to send them the details. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. You can grab a copy of my book, actually, Debbie, by going into your Writer's Retreat box. log into your account and add it to your next order. And that way you don't pay for shipping, and I'll sign it and put it in your next box. It's that simple. When you go in on the back end, you'll be able to add things to your box. All right, let's see. Make sure I don't miss any comments before I hop off. I love you too, sister. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right. I think that wraps us up for this box. I'm so excited about what's coming in the next boxes. Sit down, spend some time in your devotion if you haven't already. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the replay. If you're a subscriber, if you're a writer, if you're a subscriber, of course, I want to know what you love about the box. If you're a writer, let me know what you would hope to see in a box if you receive a future box. And stay tuned for more great stuff coming your way. Don't forget Writing Wednesday this Wednesday, 9 a.m. on this page for free. Until then, we have a great week and keep writing. Thanks for being here, Debbie. Thanks for being here live, Jennifer. Love you guys. Take care.